1, 2, 3. The bell has rung, the lesson has begun. Good morning, my dear guys, I am very glad to see you. Let us start our class. We shall start our class as usual with our language practice, and let us read our poem. Yes, I will spend the lifelong day with nature in this month of May, and sit beneath the trees and share my bread with birds whose homes are there, while cows lie down to eat and sheep stand to their necks in grass so deep, while birds do sing with all their might, as though they felt the earth in flight. This is the hour I dreamt of, when I sat surrounded by poor men, and though of how the Arab sat, alone at evening, gazing at. Well, let us try to translate this poem. Значит, да, я проведу весь этот день с природой в этом месяце мая. И сидеть буду под деревьями и делиться своим хлебом с птичками, чьи дома находятся здесь, в то время как коровы ложатся, а овечки, наоборот, стоят по шею в траве, утонув, в то время как птицы поют, что есть мочи, изо всех сил, как будто они чувствуют, наверное, землю в полете. Это час, о котором я мечтал, когда я сидел в окружении бедноты и думал о том, как сидел араб одним вечером, глядя на все это. Well, now let us read this poem after me per one lines. Yes, I will spend the lifelong day with nature in this month of May, and sit beneath the trees and share my bread with birds whose homes are there, while cows lie down to eat and sheep stand to their necks in grass so deep, while birds do sing with all their might, as though they felt the earth in flight. This is the hour I dreamt of, when I sat surrounded by poor men, and thought of how the Arab sat, alone at evening, gazing at. Very nice. Now let us read this poem the last time with me. Yes, I will spend the lifelong day with nature in this month of May, and sit beneath the trees and share my bread with birds whose homes are there, while cows lie down to eat and sheep stand to their necks in grass so deep, while birds do sing with all their might, as though they felt the earth in flight. This is the hour I dreamt of, when I sat surrounded by poor men, and thought of how the Arab sat, alone that evening, gazing at. Very nice. Now I am going to ask you my week question. Название одного магазина, предоставлявшего услуги по ремонту смартфонов, представляет собой английское слово неологизм. Неологизм. Какой фрукт присутствует на логотипе этого магазина? Название одного магазина, предоставляющего услуги по ремонту, это ключевые моменты, услуги по ремонту смартфонов, представляет собой английское слово неологизм. А какой фрукт присутствует на логотипе этого магазина? Нет, это никакое не яблоко, это не apple, но слово действительно английское, и оно тоже неологизм. То есть его придумал сам автор. Будь то директор, маркетолог, неважно кто, просто человек. В любом случае у вас какой-то фрукт сейчас возникает, всплывает в воображении. Не буду вас долго мучить, потому что фрукт этот pears, груши. Apple было бы слишком просто, и Apple не только ремонтом занимается, а в принципе продажей смартфонов и других гаджетов. Но в данном случае, если они ремонтируют, то по-английски ремонт будет как repair. Но в данном случае, чтобы соблюсти вот эту связь с фруктом repair, то есть вот такой неологизм типа ремонтировать, но с грушами связано. Вот так. Now, let us do some exercises. Please open your textbooks at page 134. 134. we are going to do exercises 26 and 27. Let us rack our listening skills and do these exercises. Exercise number 26 at page 134. Please listen attentively to the recording. 1, 2, 3.
Аудиозапись номер 37. Exercise 26. Listen to the information and check your guesses. Berg Island is a small island off the south coast of Devon in England, near to the small seaside village of Bigbury-on-Sea. There are only two buildings of any significance on the island, the larger being the Art Deco Berg Island Hotel, the smaller being a public house, the Pilchard. At low tide, the island, only 200 meters from the shore, may be approached on foot. At high tide, the sea tractor, operated by the hotel, provides a ferry service. This unusual vehicle, the current one dating from 1966, drives across with its wheels underwater on the sandy bottom and its driver and passengers on a platform high above.
Very nice. Now let us do exercise 27. Listen again and mark the statements true or false. TOF. We are going to listen to this recording again. Please try to listen attentively.
Аудиозапись номер 37. Exercise 27. Listen to the information again and mark the statements true or false. Berg Island is a small island off the south coast of Devon in England, near to the small seaside village of Bigbury-on-Sea. There are only two buildings of any significance on the island, the larger being the Art Deco Berg Island Hotel, the smaller being a public house, the Pilchard. At low tide, the island, only 200 meters from the shore, may be approached on foot. At high tide, the sea tractor, operated by the hotel, provides a ferry service. This unusual vehicle, the current one dating from 1966, drives across with its wheels underwater on the sandy bottom and its driver and passengers on a platform high above.
Very nice. Now please find exercise 29. It was your home exercise. Word focus. Prepositions with means of transport. Let us do this task. First of all, let us remember our grammar. We use by plus some noun to say how we travel. How? It is the main question. For example, by car, by bus, by bicycle, by rail, by air, by underground, by boat, etc. And we say on foot. It is the exception from this rule. On foot, not by foot, but on. When we use my, his, my father's, mother's, and so on, there, etc., before car, bus, plane, etc., we use in with cars and on with bicycles, motorbikes, and public transport. For example, I usually go to school by car. I usually go to school in my father's car. In, not by, but in. We went for a ride on a bicycle. We went for a ride on a bicycle. То есть, что нам следует запомнить? Есть обычно со всеми различными видами транспорта by, но если есть такое, например, с его, им, моим и так далее, какого-то там родственника человека, когда это есть к нему принадлежность, тогда in. Ну и если дело касается велосипедов, мотобайков и другого транспорта, именно общественного, тогда on. Well, let us use this grammar and do one exercise. Our exercise will consist of 10 sentences, and we should fill in the blanks with the most appropriate preposition, by, on, or in. They often travel. It means how do they usually travel. So we should put the word by. They often travel by car. Next, number 2. I don't like to go any versions, what preposition are we going to put, but it will be on, because we should use the word, the preposition on, with different means of public transport. I don't like to go on a train. Next, you can buy a ticket and go on a bus, because bus is a mean of a public transport or public transport. Next, number 4. They often go on foot because it is an exception of our rule. Next, number 5. People go to work by car, of course. Next, it is nice to go in a taxi. We use in with cars, and we should remember it. Number 7. I have never traveled on a plane, because a plane is a mean of a public transport. Next, number 8. More people now go in their cars than by trams. Number 9. They prefer to go by bike rather than on foot. And the last one, it is a question. Have you ever gone on a train? We try to use each point of our rule, and I suppose now you know everything. Once again, on Russian. У нас слово by, предлог by используется с различными категориями, но если речь идет о его, и моем и прочее виде, тогда мы используем in с различными машинами и on с велосипедами и другими видами общественного транспорта. Well, exercise number 1 and number 2 will be for you. Please do these exercises at home. It will be your home assignment. You should fill in these blanks, and then you can check yourself using the link to our site. 3W full stop English exercise full stop org. Very nice. You will do it at home. And what should you do else? Please do this grammar exercise, do this grammar task from our previous slide, and you must do 2 exercises for tomorrow. Exercise 28 at page 134 and exercise 31 at page 135. Well, that's all. I have finished. Thank you very much for your attention. Our lesson is over. Goodbye.